Hi everyone, it's Shannon and welcome to today's video. So today's video, I'm very excited because Charlotte Tilbury has finally expanded her contour wand range. It has been for the longest time only two shades, fair medium and medium dark or medium deep. I don't remember, but there was just two shades and she has finally expanded it. So she has added 5 new shades. I picked up 2 of them. So I picked up fair and medium. So basically fair and medium is somewhere in between, and then the medium dark is I think the 4th one. So she expanded it with 3 deeper shades, which I didn't pick up because they are just not going to work for me. Even the medium dark is too dark for me, but we're going to go over them today. I'm going to compare them to the other 2. So the original 2, the fair medium and the medium dark. And then I'm also going to compare them to the 2 from Tarte, the Sculpt Tape. And these I think are the best dupe, you know, even though they're not really a dupe because these are $36 and these are $42. These are good. Still think this is the original. This is much better. And I'll tell you why in a little bit. Especially when I was doing my swatches, I realized a couple things that I really kind of hadn't realized in the past, but I'll talk about that in a little bit. And then I'm also going to talk about her Lunar New Year lipsticks that came out. She has 2 new shades. I did a little short on them and I posted it a couple days ago, but I will talk about them and just kind of show you a little bit. And then also this little mini skincare kit that was released a couple months ago, and then it sold out. It sold out really quickly. I actually got it for travel and it sold out really quickly, so I never covered it. You did a short. I was planning on doing a short about it, but it sold out, so I wasn't going to do it. And now it's back. So let's get into it. Okay, so before we get started, just as a reminder, I do have a promo code. Links below are going to be affiliate links. If you use them, they help my channel. If you don't want to use them, that's fine too. I don't mind, you know, but it does help my channel when I purchase things. So they did purchase these 2, the 2 shades that I picked up and the lipsticks. I purchased them all on my own. I didn't receive anything in PR. So, but again, you know, they'll be below. And then also I do have a promo code. It will save you 15% off your first order at CharlotteTilbury.com. It did change, so I need to look it up. It is Shannon Ford FAJ5R. So Shannon Ford FAJ5R. It'll be below, and you could just copy and paste if you want to use that. But let's get into, well, let's talk about the Discovery set first. So this is the Immediate Skin Revival Routine Skincare Discovery set. So I purchased this myself for travel. I actually just picked up another one when I got the Contour Wands because I've been using this. It's great. I love it because it has, I haven't even opened this one. I love it. It's a really cute little gift because it's like in a little suitcase, but let me open it up here. Okay, here's what it looks like inside. So you've got this little mini glow toner, which I love, and then you have the magic serum, then you've got the eye cream and a little magic cream. This is perfect for travel. I use all of these all the time. The glow toner, I just finished up a big one of it, and I think that's my 3rd that I've gone through. They last, the big ones last a while, but I use them every day, and sometimes even twice a day. It's a toner that's not like astringent. It's got niacinamide. It just really helps. I use it right after I wash my face. The serum as well. I don't use that twice a day. It's also more expensive. And then the eye cream is amazing. And then the magic cream I pretty much live by. So yeah, so this little set, again, this is $60. It's a great little set if you want to try everything for the first time, see if it works for you, see if you like it. Again, you can try my promo code, but if not, it's a great little set. And like I said, it sold out last time. I don't know if it's limited edition, if it's going to stay around, or if it's going to sell out again. So if you are interested in it, I wouldn't wait because it might sell out again. So, but I think it's totally worth it. Okay, next up, we'll just talk about the lipsticks really quick. I'm not going to try them on now. I did do that in the swatching video, so I will just show you a side of it. But she has 2. So they are, one is in the Kissing formula and one is in the Matte Revolution formula. So first of all, let's talk about the case. So the case is based off of the Year of the Snake. So you can see it here. It's got a snake on there. So if you don't like snakes, maybe you won't like this. I have a friend who's actually has a really true phobia of them. These are refillable. So once you use up the lipstick, you can replace it. You can keep the case and then replace it with whatever lipstick. So anything that's refillable, you can do that as well. So this one is Kiss of Fortune. So Kiss of Fortune is like an orange tawny red, really pretty. It's not my favorite one. First of all, I'm not a red person, you know, I don't really like red lipsticks, but it's kind of, it is more of a warm color. Like I said, it has an orange based red. I like it. So here's a little video of me wearing it, but I like it. It's good. It's a really pretty matte Revolution. So it's not my personal favorite shade, but it is really pretty, and it's that great, you know, matte Revolution formula. And then the other one, the Kiss of Mystery. So this one is like a berry, and this is the K.I.S.S.I.N.G formula. So here it is here. And this one, I didn't think I was gonna really like, not that I didn't think I was gonna like it, but it was just like, okay, I'm gonna buy them both because I like doing it. It was only 2 lipsticks. I love this one. I really, really love this one. It is absolutely stunning on. I love it. And when I posted the little short, a lot of people commented, especially on TikTok and Instagram, people commented that they really, really liked this one. So, or liked this one on me. So, Kiss of Mystery. So if I were going to say like either one is going to sell out, I would say probably Kiss of Mystery is going to sell out before Kiss of Fortune, just because reds tend to not be as popular. Not everybody, you know, can pull off a red. We're not all Taylor Swift. But anyway, highly recommend them. These are $38. They're limited edition. Again, if you're interested in Kiss of Mystery, I think this one will sell out before the other one. But sometimes they do go on sale if they don't sell out. But usually once they're gone, they're gone. She doesn't bring these back. So just keep that in mind if you're interested in it. And for me, I just love the case as well. So those are the Lunar New Year lipsticks. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the contour wands. So these are the brand new contour wands. Well, no, not brand new. 5 new extension shades. And I did look it up, and the medium dark is the middle shade. So there are 3 new deeper shades to be more inclusive, which I think is phenomenal. And then 2 of the lighter shades. So there's one, the lightest, which is fair, which is this one. This is the one I'm going to try on right now. I did earlier put on, I compared the medium and the medium, I'm sorry, the fair medium and the original one and the medium, the new medium one. I did, because those are pretty close. One just is more neutral, and the newer one is more, I think, more bronzy, whereas the original one is more contour. This one is definitely lighter, so I'm going to put this one on now. So these, as the originals, are $42, just like the originals, just like all the Beauty Light wands are now $42. So let's go ahead and, well, let's look at the swatches. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at the swatches. So here from left to right, we have the fair. Then the second one is the fair medium. That's the original shade. The third one is the new medium shade. And the fourth one is the medium dark, the existing shade. So the medium dark is way too dark for me. Even mine, both of my original ones I've had for a long time, so I really don't use them anymore because they're just old. And the sponges on them are pretty crappy. I did use the fair medium, which I'm going to show you in a second, to compare the shades, but I really don't use it very often. And then I pretty much washed it off my face because it's probably expired. So I would say that. I do plan on replacing it though. Now that I've seen the color differences, I will replace this one at some point. But so here are me applying. So here's me applying the original fair medium. You can see, so this one has more of a neutral shade, kind of more of a true contour, but definitely, you know, maybe not as cool toned as a true contour, but definitely more neutral. And then here is me applying the new medium shade, which is definitely more bronzy. I still applied it the same way, but it's definitely more bronzy. And I think it might be a little deeper, but I'm not really sure because my fair medium is so old. It could just be the quality of, you know, it being a brand new product. So, but there's not a big difference. So what I would say is if you are looking to, if you're between the fair medium and the medium, you're not sure, what I would say is the fair medium is going to be more of a neutral shade, whereas the medium is going to be more of a true bronzy shade. So that's the kind of difference between them. As far as like the tone or the depth of the color, it's not that much of a difference. The same thing with the fair. The fair is more bronzy than the fair medium, but it is significantly lighter. So I'm going to put that one on now. As far as the medium dark, that one was always too dark for me. So I really couldn't, I mean, to me it looks neutral, but to me it looks neutral, but I don't really know. To be honest. So I'm going to be honest about that. It's always too dark, but they do have 3 deeper shades now as well. And I also wanted to compare these to the 2 Tarte ones that I have, the Sculpt Tape. I have soft bronze and cool bronze. So for those, here are the swatches. You'll see the same 4 swatches, and then you'll see the soft bronze and the cool bronze. They're very, very close. Cool bronze is a little bit deeper. That's the shade that I like, and then I tend to use. But here's a couple things that I noticed right when I applied them. First of all, the Tarte ones took so much longer to dry down. Of course, I did the 4 swatches first of the Charlotte Tilbury, I took a picture, and then I came back and I did those. I had to wait a few minutes before I could take the picture because it still just wasn't drying down. Then when it did dry down, it had a little sheen to it. I personally like them to be matte, right? I don't, if I want like a glowy bronzer, I'm going to go with like, you know, an hourglass bronzer or, you know, something like that. But preferably I like a, you know, more matte. And I wouldn't say it's glowy, but it definitely had a sheen to it that I really never noticed before than when I did this like swatches. Then when I went to take them off, I just took like a Cottonelle like flushable wipe. I didn't even take a makeup wipe. I just took a flushable wipe because I was about to take a shower, and I just wiped it off my hand. What you'll see here is the Tarte one had been dried down because it had been dried down. I had it for like 15 minutes. It came right off. Came right off, no problem. The Charlotte Tilbury didn't budge. So here's a quick picture just right after I did the wipe, and the Charlotte Tilbury, it came off a little bit, but barely. And I did take a shower, so it's gone, but I did have to like scrub it off in the shower. So what I would say as far as longevity, the Charlotte Tilbury is gonna, you know, beat out the Tarte one. Now the Tarte one does go on sale. Tarte has great sales, 40% a lot of times. And if you get it at 40%, you don't want to pay $42 for Charlotte Tilbury, 42, and you don't really wear contour, like liquid contour, get that one, right? It's good. It's not great, but it is a good one. I don't like the blushes, but I do like the contour. But if you want one that's going to last, and those tend to sheer out a little bit more, where the ones from Charlotte Tilbury just last longer and you don't need as much, then I would say definitely go for the Charlotte Tilbury, because honestly, you get what you pay for. Okay, so as you can see, I did already open this obviously because I did the swatches earlier, but if you want to see the comparison between the two, like this is an old one, this is a new one, what I would say is if you ever purchase these or any of them that have like a sponge, just make sure you don't overdo it, because it's just not good. Like I had my peach-gasm. I ended up like having to pull off the whole sponge because it was just gross, and it was like it had ripped because it was so just saturated. So just make sure you just don't do that, because once you do that, you can't get it off. That's the only thing. So but anyway, I just be careful with it, because it does last longer with my newer like pink-gasms and stuff. They do last longer when you just don't oversaturate it. So be careful. So what I'm gonna do here is I'm just gonna apply it. And again, I'm not a professional makeup artist. If someone wants to comment, you know, my placement, it's probably not good. So go ahead and comment away. But anyway, so just so you can see the fair, and I did already show you what it looks like on the fair medium and the medium. So, but it blends out really nicely. And I actually really like this shade. You know, especially since I'm so pale right now, the medium I will definitely use when I have a tan, or when I, you know, spray tan. But right now, being so pale, this is like really, really nice. And I have noticed sometimes I go heavy with my bronzer and I don't even realize it. So it'll be nice to have just this lighter shades, which is nice to work with. It also is easier to work with because you can build it up. And, you know, build it up and add more, where you don't have to kind of spread it out as much. So if you're like, I'm a light medium, you know, skin tone, you know, light to light medium, depending. I think the fair is a really nice bronzer shade. So, but there you have it. So that is, you can see, and I love this is the brush from Anissa. It has like the little curve, really great. And again, it's really great to put it on. I'll do the nose. I don't normally do the nose, but I'll go ahead and do the nose. And you just kind of spread it down and bring it down. And again, I'm not it's all crooked. I'm not the biggest contour on the nose, mainly because I'm just not good at it. So I will clean this up at my makeup vanity, but it's pretty easy to apply if I'm not watching, if you're not on camera. So, but yeah, I think they're good. I like the expansion of the shades. Okay, one thing I also forgot to mention about the packaging is that the two that I have were, this one, they were pretty much the same shade. I don't know if that's changed. Again, these are old. But the two that I have, the fair and the medium, you can see there's slight difference. Not a huge difference, but the fair is a little bit lighter and this one is a little bit darker. So when they're in my drawer, I don't have to look at the back. I can see that. I love that. Also, I'll know that it's just different. And I think they're all like different colors, which I really do like. They do that with the blushes and the highlight. So I really like that they did this now with the contour. So really good with that. So if you are getting more than one shade, you do have that the differential within the packaging. So again, you know, I've always loved the product, so it's nothing like, the product's always been great. I just haven't used it in a while because mine are old. And the shade, I didn't really love the shade. I tend to use it more as a bronzer than a contour, and that one was more of a neutral. So I'm really excited. I think the fair is really nice on my skin tone, especially, again, being so pale right now. And maybe in the summertime or when I'm, you know, on vacation and I get a spray tan, then I will probably use the medium, but I'll definitely using both. And I'll probably eventually purchase the fair and medium again for a contour shade at some point, but highly recommend them. I think they're great. It's just a matter of which shade you are looking for. And if you're unsure, they will probably be in Sephora and Ulta at some point. I just don't know when they're going to be. As far as this, highly recommended. It's great for travel if you're interested in it. Obviously not as cost effective if you were to purchase the things individually, but they're really great for travel. And then the lipsticks. I think the lipsticks are great. It just depends on if you like the shades and or if you don't like snakes. If you don't like snakes, you're not gonna like the packaging, but I love the packaging. So I think they're great as well. So, but that's it. That's all the new stuff from Charlotte Tilbury for now. There was a leak. I'm not gonna talk about it, but there's something coming out in February. I did hear about it. I saw the leak. I don't post leaks. I just don't think it's right. But hopefully I will be getting some of them. Not necessarily in PR, but I will be purchasing some of them if I don't get them in PR. Hopefully I will, but I probably won't be purchasing all of them because I expect them to be quite pricey. So I think there's like 6 from what I saw in the leak. So I'll leave it at that. So if you like this video, click like, click and subscribe. That way you get a notification every time I post a new video. Bye everyone.